What is grip strength an indicator for? How is it that one simple test can help us predict how long you're going to live? It's true, grip strength shares volumes on how long you're going to live, but also on how well you're going to age. In this video, I'll explain why grip strength is a major marker for indicating your lifespan, and you'll be so excited that you'll be running to the gym to go and work on your grip strength. By the end of this video, you're going to see just how easy it is to work on your grip strength, and not only will it give you a grip on your life, but a grip on longevity. So have you ever shaken someone's hand and you're like, wow, that dude has strong hands? And there's strong ladies too, where I've shaken their hands. I'm like, wow, she is strong. And if you think about why it's such a powerful thing, not only is shaking hands powerful, but what we've learned is that grip strength can be one of those major indicators as far as how healthy your body is from a muscular perspective, but also from a neurological perspective. One of the studies on grip strength, they found that just by having a decrease in your grip strength by 5 kilograms or roughly 11 pounds, participants had an all-cause mortality risk by 40%. So why is grip strength so important? Well, if you think about the hands, your hands have these motor neurons, and the hands are so powerful. You know, just yesterday I was with my wife and we have this really smart poodle. His name's Andre. And Andre is like, he's shown our other poodle how to break sticks by using his paws. And I said, the only thing Andre needs is an opposable thumb. And I'm sure he's communicated that to the other dog who's not smart enough to even know what an opposable thumb is. But if you think about how much the brain is interacting with the hands, it gives you a good understanding about this underlying mechanism behind this simple thing called grip strength. Now, for you fellas who you want that big like sailboat, you know, the big forearms, I think that's great. You know, having strong forearms is something to be said about it, but the muscles in the forearms are directly correlated to your hands. And the hands, your ability to grip, has a lot of influence over the way that your brain wires the rest of the musculature in your body. So if you think of your brain, it's just looking for inputs. And you have what are called afferent and efferent neurons, and you have this constant communication throughout your body. If you touch something that's hot, your brain will tell you, pull your hand away. And that's proprioception, or that ability to perceive things, is directly correlated to your strength. And it is also directly correlated to your balance. So one of our clients, Linda is my hero because she's someone who's had these cochlear transplants, and so she has to read lips, and it's impacted her balance in enormous ways. And so for the last 6 years, I've seen Linda when she first came into the clinic. She was in her 70s and she was walking like she was old and frail. And she said, look, Regan, I just want to be vibrant. I want to be healthy. She's got this great community that she serves, and she wants to be a part of that community. And she said, but my balance is impacting me so much, I can't travel to these conferences. And so we started working with her. And one of the things that we said is, we just want you to work on your grip strength every day. She also had high blood pressure that wasn't regulated well by medication. Grip strength, turns out, can also help lower your blood pressure. So we had her do these dumbbells. We had it anytime you're at your desk or by a chair, pick up a dumbbell, just hold it in your hand, work on your grip strength. And she started doing dead hangs, and her dead hang amount of time that she could hang was started around 20 seconds, and then she increased it to 40. Last time Linda checked, her dead hang time was 1 minute and 45 seconds. And she's 77 now. And she's got better balance, she's got better muscles in her legs, she's lost 45 pounds, and so metabolically she's much healthier than she was. But the thing that we find is the stronger that her grip strength becomes, the more stable her blood pressure is, and it also an indicator for her on how well she balances. And so this is interesting because if you're like, man, grip strength, no one's ever talked about it. Well, you may not want to share this video because you want to be the one shaking people's hand with a really firm grip. Okay, well, feel free to share it with your friends and subscribe if you'd like, because grip strength can be one of those indications that can help you live a really long life. So let's talk about the importance of that. So when you have strong grip strength, what we find is that your cardiovascular health is stronger. So you have better blood circulation. You'll notice lipid profiles are less, and inflammatory markers in your blood are lower. The other thing that's really powerful about grip strength is it's an indication as far as what your body needs to pull towards it, or how much do you need to lift your body up into certain positions. So the grip is an indication to the brain as far as how much muscle mass your body needs. And so the beautiful thing about it is it's this little bypass. It's a way that you can optimize your cardiovascular function, lower inflammation, and it's a great way that you can help prevent any kind of future diseases. So when you're building out your body operation system, you want to think brain, you want to think heart, you want to think muscles. This is the ageless axis. And if you get these three things right, everything else will go better. And grip strength actually influences every single one of these systems in your body. So how can you increase grip strength? Well, first thing you want to do is every day you want to do something active with your hands. Now, if you have arthritis in your hands, there's treatments that we can do like BPC 157 to help downregulate the pain. There's also regenerative medicine therapies where you can inject directly into the knuckles. It's a little painful, but it's very effective. But outside of that, what you want to do is every day you want to grab one of those squishy balls. And these are like stress balls that you think of and you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. But actually, if you just start by squeezing on those, you'll notice, especially when you're in a stressful situation, your blood pressure will come down. And when your blood pressure calms down, you get more vasodilation. So you breathe better, you slow down a little bit. And by slowing down, you can analyze problems from a new angle. The second thing you want to do is find some monkey bars. If you don't have a pull-up bar at your house, you don't need to go to a gym for this. Just find a bar and time yourself. So hang from the bar and see how long you can hang. And it's fun. And actually you can do that several times. So I would recommend do it 3 different times, because your grip strength is more mental than it is physical. And then the third thing is what we call the farmer carry. So on the farm, I used to carry these buckets of water to go feed the cattle, or we had horses that would bring out buckets of water. And I would carry these 2 5-gallon buckets of water. And I would carry those sometimes about a half of a mile. We had a long distance to go. And when I'd set the buckets down, my arms would be so sore. And then I remember when I was working like a laborer for a contractor, I was hammering these spikes into the ground for concrete forms. He's like, I can't believe how long you can hammer, Regan. Like, what is going on? I was like, well, I don't know, maybe it's the farm work. I developed a really strong grip when I was a kid, and that translated into adulthood. This is something that you can do right now. So grab a couple if you have some 5-gallon buckets. Snag those. If you've got something like some dumbbells that you can carry around, the dumbbells can be really helpful. Just grab, it's a 15-pound weight that you want to start with the 15-pound weight. If you're a beast and you're like, I want to show off for my lady, show her how strong I am, grab the 80-pounders. Walk around to 160 pounds. But it's phenomenal because when you just add that into your daily routine, do either the stress ball every day, dead hang every day, or the farmer carry. Those 3 things are great ways to protect your grip strength. And not only will you notice that you have a decrease in the stress in your life, but you're also protecting yourself against any future threats. And for those of you who are into jiu-jitsu, like one of my boys is, that grip strength is how you can pull people in and get them close and then tie them up. There's some phenomenal benefits that are aside to all these longevity benefits, which is maybe you can take out your opponent. So enjoy working on your grip strength, and if you want to maximize your benefits of it, make sure that you work on the nitric oxide pathways. And this is where CoQ10, drink some beet juice, that's going to activate nitric oxide. And then consider trying like NAD. I love the peptide NAD, I love glutathione because it allows my muscles to recover. And if you love this video and you want to learn all my secrets for living your best and longest life, I share all of my top 5 secrets in this video here. Click on it below and I'll see you in the next video.